Color. I don't know about you, but color is pretty cool. Color is one of the most important things in video games. I mean, it's how we're able to turn a black screen into a short red Italian plumber with anger issues. You might see it, but do you really notice it? Do you really understand what's going on? Do you know why blue was used for Persona 3 and the color red was used for Persona 5? No, you don't. I mean, maybe you do. I mean, I don't want to disprove you, but I didn't before making this video. And that's what I'm going to be diving into today. How color is implemented and used to both communicate stuff to the player and express emotions without saying a single word. This is color in video games. But we don't want to know about how we can show color. We want to know about why we show color. Obviously, color, it could really communicate some basic things to the player. Of course, red is bad. So whenever you see spikes, they might be red spikes. Or an explosion, red, boom. However, there are also a bunch of less in-your-face ways that color is used to show stuff in video games. One really good example is Apex Legends. Well, I know this game, it kind of did fall off a lot, but I did used to play the game back in the day. But Apex Legends had a wide variety of characters, and I feel like some of these characters had intentional design choices. Take in mind Caustic. He's a pretty big guy that uses gas and stuff. And his main colors in his palette are yellow, and I think a little bit of green. Oh, crud, that's that. Did you hear that? Wait a minute. That yellow symbolizes hazardous stuff, which obviously makes sense as, you know, he's making gas things. So whenever you see Caustic, you're gonna be like, uh-oh. And you can see a bunch of these little subtle things in Apex Legends design philosophies. Pretty much every character has some semblance of color that basically tells you what they're about. And coupled with that, with the pretty good designs, you can really almost get a sense for a character before even looking at the descriptions, which I think is a pretty cool thing. Another way color can be used is to create little moods. Minecraft is a great example of this. When you're first on the overworld, you're going to encounter a bunch of blocks, specifically green grass blocks. Green always makes you feel comfortable, almost. It makes you feel serene, which is obviously kind of what Minecraft is going for in its aesthetic. It's not very colorful, but it's chill. I especially enjoy in Minecraft how the mobs, they kind of are a warped version of the environments you might find yourself inside. Take, for example, the zombie. The zombie is actually a green color, which to me kind of reminds me of the darker green color you might see the dirt blocks as. It's kind of a warped version of that. And they're also wearing the exact same outfit you, Steve, the player, are wearing, which kind of adds to a more unsettling feeling too. Skeletons, they seem a little bit like some of the ores like diorite you might see. And Endermen, they're obviously, if you look at the night sky, they're also dark. They also have a little bit of purple to add a little bit of otherworldly stuff, but yeah, it's just there. And with this very simple color scheme, Minecraft can very easily make certain blocks stand out. For example, the diamond block easily stands out in a bunch of muted grays. So does lava. Okay, and the last way I feel color can be used in games is a theme. And you already know what game's gonna be in this.
You'll never see it come
So each Persona game, especially the last three, have a very specific color attached to them. I haven't played Persona 5 yet, or I haven't played Persona 1 or 2, but I'm currently going through a run of Persona 3, portable, not reload. And I'm also doing Persona 4 Golden. Now let's start with Persona 3. Wait, if you guys didn't know, Persona was based off the Tarot. Like, there's a lot of stuff based off these cards. And I'm pretty sure 3's card was the card of death. Now, hold on. Death? It's not necessarily bad death. Death could be the end of something, but it can also symbolize new beginnings, at least in the Arcada tarot card or whatever. I don't read tarots, but yeah. When you think of blue, what do you think? It's pretty obvious. It's water.
Blue is water.
And you know what happens with water? Water can symbolize new life, which is, in a way, rebirth. If you look at Persona 3's menu, you can also see the main character kind of like floating in water, which completely supports my theory. I'm 100% right about that. Boom, I'm so smart. But anyways, our main character obviously has blue hair. However, one interesting thing I saw about Persona 3 was how these colors kind of interact with each other in like different characters. For example, you have a lot of blue on you, but so does your friend Junpei, who's very close to you. So blue, if you have blue and someone else has blue, more than likely they probably like you or are similar to you. Also, the one kid named Barros, I think, or whatever, he's also very blue, which he's also kind of your person that is the kid that stalks you, which is. However, if you look at another character, you're like Mitsuru. I don't know how to say that. But if you look at her main color is red. The way I see it is that red kind of represents the shadow extermination in execution, shadow extermination extracurricular society. SEES, which is the group that you're joining to take out evil spooky monsters named shadows, which it's an entire new mental thing. I don't really feel like getting into that right now. So I feel like the red represents kind of an older generation. The same goes for Akihiko. He has prominently a red jacket or blazer, whatever. He's just wearing that. Both of those are red. Also, if you look at Yukari, who's a little bit older than you, she's wearing a pink cardigan. I think that's a cardigan. Pink is obviously a mix of red and white, which white is also a main color in Persona 3, I would feel. So it's kind of a mix. So if you could assume white is kind of equal to blue in Rebirth, which I would assume is fair given that white is like a fresh slate. So if you assume pink equals red plus white, you can assume that she's kind of equal to you if you assume that white is equal to blue. So she's kind of equal to you, but she also has that mix of kind of an older generation. She's been there before you. So you kind of have those two things going in there. But what about someone like Aegis, who, minus spoilers for Persona 3, if you don't play it already, is a robot? Well, I feel like her main color is yellow. Aegis can't feel human emotions because, she's a clinker. She's a robot. So I feel like it would be interesting for a color yellow to be separated from any of the other main colors, which, since yellow is another permanent color, it has no connection to the other colors unless you're looking at a freaking RGB like a nerd. She also has a little bit of red here and there, but it's also a little bit of white. I feel like white for Aegis symbolizes like a new slate, and the yellow, especially in her hair, represents how she's kind of just an outsider. So through these three main primary colors, you can kind of deduce what each character is about through subtle like little hints. So color can be used to do a bunch of different things, from basically showing you how characters work in Apex Legends, from being a little unique in setting moods for Minecraft, and themes, symbolism, and more in the Persona series. So color is an interesting thing, and I feel that color in color theory doesn't get enough respect it deserves. So the next time when you're playing a game, think about the colors, because you never know what a game's true colors might be. Oh, that was tough. That was so tough. Wait. If you guys liked the video, make sure to subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And thank you guys for 320 subscribers. That's like a big milestone. I'm so happy, like legitimately. You guys words cannot express how happy I am. This is getting awkward. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my new handle. It's just check out my new handle. It's pretty funny. I'm watching One Piece too. It's pretty good. Where was I? I'm dropping a new video pretty soon. Next month, I assume. There should be one coming out soon. I'm making a Roblox game, so yeah. Check the Roblox game posts for updates on the game if you want to play it. I doubt anyone has seen that, but I gotta stop talking. Alright, bye. Love you guys.